On the hunt for comfortable, timeless Western boots? You already know the best place to shop for quality boots is at your local Tecova store. So stop by Tecovas Nashville at the Mall at Green Hills or on Broadway by Ryman Auditorium. That's right, you now have 2 locations to choose from. Grab a cold one as you shop and get fitted by a pro. Tecovas Nashville is at your service, and you can find your perfectly fitted dream boots with the help of their expert staff. Everyone will be asking where you got your sick new boots, but I won't be asking because I know they must be Tecovas. That's TECOVAS.com. Don't go gently, y'all.
Today on CityCast Nashville, it's Election Day, and we are confident that thanks to all the commercials, columns, podcasts, social media posts, and text messages, you're fully sick of hearing about it. We see you, and we're here to help. Joining us today is professional comedian Miriam Kirk, born and raised right here in Nashville. Along with our beloved executive producer Whitney Pasterek, we're all going to play a game together that we totally made up called Nashville Election Day Fantasy Face-Off. What does that mean? You're about to find out. And you're welcome to play along at home. The winner gets to not think about the presidential election for one entire half hour. You're welcome. It's Tuesday, November 5th. I'm your host, Marie Cecile Anderson, and this is what Nashville's talking about. I don't know how competitive you all are. Miriam, welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, now you've intimidated her right off the bat. She's like, yes.
I was like, we're competing now? What are we? I love competing.
Oh, excellent.
I'm a former college athlete. I will compete.
Outstanding.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my point, is that I am not very competitive, but I want you both to know that I'm going to crush you in this.
Great.
May the odds be ever in your favor. I've always wanted to say that.
Oh.
All right. For starters, we are voting for a celebrity mayor. Miriam, what is your answer?
Oh, they have to be from Nashville? Because like my number one vote is always going to be like Beyonce.
No, we can't have Beyonce. No.
We cannot have her.
My vote, the obvious choice for myself would be Whitney. Who do you think I would say?
Well, you're picking Taylor Swift because it's all you think about all the time.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that basic.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, yes, Taylor Swift, but the ghost of John Lewis.
Oh, well,
okay.
He's not technically from here either.
I mean, he came to, not grew up here, but he came to Nashville and fought for civil rights. So I thought, might as well,
true.
Ghost of John Lewis.
That's true.
Final answer.
Ghost of John Lewis. Okay. So
Okay.
we've got a massive celebrity versus the ghost of a civil rights legend.
Okay, Diane Nash. She's from Chicago, but she came to school here in Nashville.
There you go.
And led a lot of like the SNCC, like sit-in, like lunch counter sit-ins. She's still alive and well.
I think we could actually get her.
Ooh.
I don't see why we haven't yet.
We did finally name the plaza out front of the historic Metro Courthouse after Diane Nash.
Oh.
So we're getting closer.
I think she's residing in Chicago now, though.
Oh, that might hold her back.
And she's like 86, so...
Hey, it doesn't matter what age you are these days.
Right.
Have you seen some of the people running for president lately?
It doesn't even matter.
Which local chef would we have design school menus?
Cleveland Churls. He is a private chef and owner of the Lost Spoon. He doesn't have a brick and mortar. He does primarily like private catering for the Titans and things like that. But he's also very, very close family friend. And he makes the best just everything. I don't know. Like, I don't want to say his cooking is better than my mother's because that's debauchery.
Sacrilege.
Right. Sacrilege. But it is a very close second. I don't eat meat, but like his sauteed asparagus.
Ooh,
Chef's
get
kiss.
those kids
The
those
chef's-
greens.
I'm sure kids in school are like, asparagus? Are you serious? But I'm like,
Kids in school have just left. They have walked out.
And we're done.
Miriam, I hear your hoity-toity private chef for the pro football team with the sauteed asparagus. I am going the opposite direction. I am voting for Big Al of Big Al's Deli, who makes some of the best Southern food in the city. He makes something for every taste, every palate. That guy can cook his butt off, and I think the kids would love him. I always love videos when the kids at our school are like hugging their school chef. So I'm voting for Big Al.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Well, I was going to say Vivek Surti from the fancy restaurant Taylor.
That's because
From
we
the
just
fans-
talked to him, Marie.
We just talked to him and he's now my new favorite person. But no, I just thought that providing different cultural experiences to our Nashville students, providing them different flavors in their mouths would be educational in itself.
All right, so we have a choice between fancy food, simple,
Okay.
normal people food, and different flavors, which kids are notorious for loving.
Points for me. I just won 1,000 points. Thank you.
Okay, you got that round. You did
Wait,
get
I
that.
love this game.
who is writing down the points? One of us should be, right?
Yes.
I'll keep notes.
Okay.
I'll
Marie,
keep notes. I'm gonna make
1,000.
columns. So
Whitney,
has
Miriam,
no points.
0.
I think Miriam got Diane Nash.
Okay. Yes. Correct.
Okay, so she has 1,000
Yes.
points and Marie has 1,000 points. I have
Whitney,
no points.
I just give you
I'm going to
1,000
win this
points.
next one.
The game just started.
No,
You
it's
just-
okay. Don't give me anything I didn't earn. Please,
Oh.
this entitlement culture is out of hand. All right, this next one I'm going to win. Which Nashville musician would write your campaign theme song? Marie?
You know who I really want to say, but
She's going to say Taylor Swift again.
no, I'm not.
We're going to deduct 1,000 points every time you answer Taylor Swift from now on.
That's
We're just
fair.
going to be in the negatives by the time we're
Yeah,
done.
that's
Just like-
fine. This is for Taylor. No, I was actually going to say Alex Wong. We've had
Oh.
this local musician on our show before. He is an advocate in town. He has these amazing parties called permission parties where he talks about being Asian American and taking up space as an Asian American in the world. And he shares his food and culture. He's just an incredible human being, an incredible musician, and I think he could really write an awesome song for Nashville.
That's wonderful. I love how
Yeah.
this is kind of turning into like a clip show of all our previous podcast guests.
It's all
You're
I know.
only eligible in any of these categories.
if you've been on before.
And Taylor has not responded.
She will. I believe that she will.
Thanks,
she's
Miriam.
she's not busy. She's not doing anything.
No.
She should be here.
That's true.
I would choose Deja McBride, aka Rap Girl or the Rap Girl. She's from here. She's queer. She's Black, and we're actually friends. And I just love her music.
I like both of those answers. Mine is still better. I am going with Jack White because I feel
Ooh.
that he could channel. Again, he's not an OG Nashville guy, but he did move here. And I think he could channel the necessary amount of rage that I would need in my campaign
I like
theme
it.
song.
I like it.
Just
Yeah.
anger.
Yeah, I might have to go with that one as well. 1,000 points to
Did
Whitney.
I win?
Yeah. No, you definitely win that one. You're like, I need rage. And I was like, that feels accurate.
That feels accurate.
I mean, there are lots of other amazing, beautiful, thoughtful, talented songwriters who tell incredible stories. And I just want someone who can play the guitar really loud.
And who is possibly, suing somebody currently.
Wait,
You know
who's he
that?
suing?
Suing Trump.
For using his song?
Yeah.
Trump's available music library is truly dwindling.
Very. He'll have to start making his own music pretty soon.
Right.
Okay, and then I pulled this next one off of Twitter. Carlos Partee, aka Cashville, tweeted this, and I thought it was just a great question.
If our city was the president, what would its middle name be?
Yes. So like first name Nashville, last name Tennessee.
Mine would be Nashville, no sidewalks, Tennessee. Can that be a middle name?
Yeah.
Is that a good middle name for our town?
I think that's great. For some reason, my heart thinks it's Huckleberry.
Okay.
Nashville, Huckleberry, Tennessee.
Oh man. I feel like Charles.
Oh,
Nashville, Charles, Tennessee.
I just like the middle name Charles, I think, personally.
it sounds so regal. Nashville, Charles.
Like a prince or a king.
Yeah. And it's like it can go either way. Like we have 4 HBCUs here in the city. But it's like Charles could be like, there could be Hispanic Charles or a Black Charles or a white Charles. You don't know. And
That's true.
Nashville's a melting pot of everybody. You can meet a Charlie, a Charles.
I like it.
A Chuck.
C.
I like it.
I can hear this.
It's just-
I'm giving it to Miriam.
It can just fit.
Yep, that's another point for Miriam.
Now to the next. Oh, I like this one. What should be an early voting location, but it's not?
Aldi.
Ooh, oh my gosh.
Any grocery
Yes.
store, really, because
I don't think Kroger's could handle it.
but like a Publix or like a Trader Joe's could handle it.
Their parking lots are awful. No,
The one on Whitebridge has decent parking.
you're right. It's way better.
But like, I want to vote and then go get my groceries. Like, I want it to be convenient.
Ooh.
I think that's great.
I was just going to say the Ryman just because they could, get
Oh,
some,
that's nice. That's
Oh,
sincere.
yeah,
Iconic.
just some history. Feel those ghosts applauding you as you cast your vote.
Those Confederate ghosts. All right.
No, I didn't. I was just there. Johnny Cash, like,
Oh, okay.
The good ghost, Casper.
I'm giving this one to Miriam. That's
You
a great
win.
idea. I also think it would just make it easier for people. I mean, so many people say the reason that they don't vote is they don't have time. They can't get out of work. But if you could do it at like 8:30 on a Saturday night, which is the best time to go grocery shopping, if you're like me and no one loves you and you have no life, then you could just knock both things out at the same time.
brilliant.
My only friends are the politicians from other states who text me asking for money.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get 15 of those texts a day, and I'm like, I'm ready for this election to be over.
Stop to end is the greatest lie ever told.
Because you stop to end, and it's like, okay, you ended. Then they send you another text to let you know you ended it. And I was like, wait, why are you texting me again?
Friend! Exclamation point. I'm desperate.
Oh, your friend.
600% match. And it's like,
Oh no, those aren't even real. Those are scams.
right.
Oh, all right. Next one. This is the fun one. And Whitney, you have to say this because
You can't say it?
no, I just think it'll come out of your mouth in a way more fun way.
We've really
Is that-
set this one up. It's not going to be that exciting, y'all. All right. Which transpotainment vehicle should the mayor be forced to ride to all functions?
Transpotainment.
Which transpotainment vehicle?
Transpotainment. I like that. Potainment.
It's the correct way to say it.
But first thought is bike.
Well, yeah, Freddie likes a bike.
Oh, yeah. The pedal tavern.
Oh, pedal tavern. That's better.
Oh,
It's still biking, but somehow less dignified.
It's just a man of
Yeah.
the people, that pedal tavern. There's no walls
Yeah.
built up, they're just out there
Yeah.
for the people.
You can hop on one of the other seats with him if you've got something to say.
Have a convo, have a quick beer with the mayor. I think that'd be a beautiful thing, especially on the side
Yeah.
roads.
Yeah.
yeah, that or one of those tractor thingies.
I would like, as a show of support to everyone in Nashville, where y'all, we keep being told means all, I would like the mayor to take the drag bus everywhere he goes.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, he would be down for that. I feel like.
I know he would be down for that. And I think it would just bring such joy to all possible places.
1,000 points.
Yeah, no, I think he won that
Yay!
round. I like how the score is like 1,000 and not like, here's a point. I like it.
No, and I'm writing down 1,000 every time.
I love
the
it.
math
I
is
love
gonna
that
be
we're
hard.
counting in intervals of thousands. This is great.
And we're back with comedian Miriam Kirk and our executive producer, Whitney Pastorek. I want to know which local business would be best to host a debate.
I'm going with No Quarter on Main Street,
Oh.
the pinball bar, because they often have wrestling in their parking lot. And so I would like to see them set up the
Ooh.
wrestling ring and have the candidates on stools inside the wrestling ring with permission to hit each other with the stools if so moved to do so.
That's just great entertainment right there. I like where your head's at. That is, I would be there
Yeah.
for that.
Thank you.
I would be there for that. I was thinking a Keeblon, which is the Black-owned bookstore here in
The
Nashville.
bookstore.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
It's small, but you can go in there and get your incense and your shea butters and leave just smelling delicious. And after a great debate, it sits right off the TSU campus, and it's my favorite bookstore.
What you got for us, Marie?
Oh, man. Well, I was just going to say the Belt Court because of the capacity. It would be a really safe place
very
for
logical.
the fire marshal to
Very.
approve.
That's another 1,000 points for Miriam.
Yeah, you won there. All right. Nashville's official city snack.
And you cannot say hot chicken. If you say hot chicken, we're ending the interview.
I feel so safe right now. I was going to say like hot Cheetos or like hot fries. Or
Yes, I was
like
going to
that.
say Takis.
Okay, like something in that like world of like hot snack items. Takis.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say Loveless biscuits. Like package those babies up.
Or like a $5 donut is also like in that same vein.
Ooh.
I'm going to combine our two loves. So there is a Mexican ice cream shop called La Michoacana, and they make a thing called a mango nada. It is a cup full of pieces of mango syrup, but also tahine, another sort of spicy red sauce that probably also has so it's sweet, it's spicy, it brings all of our wishes and loves together. Mango nada.
That's a good one. That I like that. And it's like it brings in the heat of Nash. Okay. Me personally, I'll have to give this one to Whitney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
1,000 points. That was a great answer.
Thank you.
On to the next. Which Nashville icon should have a statue at the Capitol?
And I would like to say that I think whoever has the best idea here, their idea can be actually blown up and placed in the Parthenon. I think we should go bigger.
Okay. I like where your head's at.
What if it was the first chicken that was fried up and made into the hot chicken? So it's just...
What did I say about saying hot chicken, Marie?
And
what if the statue was just a chicken on fire? Like, oh, this is hot. Chuck the chicken was the first tribute.
Charles the chicken. Yeah.
Charles.
Yeah.
He prefers Charles.
Charles the chicken. That or the Tennessee 3. That's what I was going to say. The first chicken to be fried and made hot. Or, the Tennessee 3.
Or.
Miriam, what do you think?
I'm going to have to lock in Diane Nash again for this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Again, she's from Chicago, but her last name is Nash. It's kind of seems like fate.
Yeah, and there's all those hats that people walk around with, the tourists with the Nash hats. And I'm pretty sure they're not for her, but maybe we can change that right now.
Right. Change the branding up. Yeah.
I like that. I like that as an idea. I am going to say, and this is going to be controversial.
Ooh,
but I'm going to say Hawk to a girl.
No. You're fired.
And the reason why I'm going to say Hawk to a girl is that I think she represents something so specific about Nashville in 2024 that deserves to be memorialized. Now, I'm not saying put her in the Parthenon, but I think just a little figure out front of the Capitol.
She captures what the essence of Nashville is now.
Better than anyone else.
Yes.
I do not like this at all.
It's just, she encapsulates, it's perfect.
Okay.
For this year.
This is when you're asking me the question. So that's what I'm saying. Hawk to a girl, come on the podcast and receive your award. We will make a tiny statue of you that you can go glue someplace outside the Capitol.
Okay, minus 1,000 points.
You said minus 1,000.
All right, we have Hawk to a girl. We have the first chicken to ever be fried and doused in hot sauce, or Diane Nash. So yes,
I guess Diane Nash.
Yes, 1,000 points for Miriam. Minus 1,000 points for Whitney.
Oh no! That's the only 1,000 she has.
That is not true. I had 3,000 going into that. Now I have 2,000.
Okay.
Fine.
I do want to say, I think Dolly Parton statue in the Parthenon, like her big, huge breasts, they should be in a
like
big old statue.
Like the bust at White Limousine. That's what goes in the Parthenon.
Oh, yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah. But with like a better face. I don't like the face on the one at White Limousine. It's creepy. Okay, Marie, you can have 1,000 points for that. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Dolly Parton. Yes.
In the Parthenon, the size of Athena.
Biggest
Absolutely.
mold of breasts in the world. Right in Nashville, Tennessee.
Wait, I got it. What if it is Charles, the first chicken, with Dolly's décolletage?
Oh.
Décolletage.
Okay, wait.
The chicken just has really nice breasts. That's what I'm proposing.
We're going to have to shoot that idea down. We're not using tax dollars on that one.
Charles, don't take any more points away.
Charles the chicken
Oh my
With
God.
Dolly's
the breast
boobs.
of Dolly Parton.
People would buy that merch.
The merch is great. The merch, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
It comes with a free book. I love it.
Oh, the imagination library.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. We have to get through this. Just a couple more. This is wonderful, though. Who would be in your cabinet if you were president of Nashville?
Charles the chicken.
Charles.
For sure. For sure.
I was going to say Megan Barry. I want Megan Barry on my side. You know,
That's a good
I think
one.
she's cool.
Yeah.
I think Megan
Yeah,
Barry.
That's a good one.
Who else?
Brandon Taylor.
Oh, we love Brandon Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not on Twitter, and I don't think he listens to this podcast. But if he does, he's going to text me. He's a council member for North Nashville. For those
Yeah.
of you who aren't familiar
Yeah.
with Brandon,
He's such a cool guy.
Hmm.
Who else would be in the cabinet?
I would like in my cabinet to have some of the amazing young organizers in town. I'm not just talking about a Justin Jones, but I'm talking about my friend Kelly, who works for Open Table Nashville, who's one of the biggest advocates for our unhoused neighbors out of anybody I know. I'm talking about Lydia Youssef, who's one of the artists who actually sued Metro Arts over their discriminatory distribution of grant funding. Like, I want those people who are like, you know,
Yes.
40 and under, who are ready to take on the established powers and start to look at things from a different perspective.
1,000 points.
2,000.
And then Megan Barry
2,000.
and Brandon Taylor, if they all want to
Yeah.
hang out. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, no, I do think that's really exciting. All these young people.
like the group with Mike Floss and the Nashville Black Assembly. Like that's
Yes.
I would love to have
Yeah.
that crew in the cabinet.
All those kids who were behind the varsity spending plan,
Oh, yeah.
you know, demanding that the city finally put up some money to make sure that they have things to do in their community. You know, I believe
Yes.
the children are our future.
I agree.
Cue that song. All right. What would be the first bill you would pass as president of Nashville?
Everyone who has lived here 10 years or longer. So like we're considering them Nashvillians at this point.
Yep.
There is a cap on rent. Because we've been here. We tax the people who just got it. Like,
Yes. Properties or like a property tax freeze, or you don't have to pay grocery taxes anymore.
Like
Something.
Yeah.
100%. I completely agree. Marie, what's yours?
Well, I was going to say like free breakfast and lunch, just free meals always in all public schools. Like the kids should always have food free,
Yeah.
no matter what, because you cannot learn if you are hungry. And we should just be feeding our kids whatever healthy meals they want.
Prepared by Big Al from Big Al's Deli.
By Vivek Surti.
All right. I have mine and it's pricey. We're going to pay for it by adding a tax to every dollar that the Tennessee Titans have is how we're going to pay for this. We're going to be taxing the Tennessee Titans at a marginal tax rate of 98%.
Oh.
And we will use that funding to erect spikes like at rental car facilities in every crosswalk in Nashville.
Oh.
And when you push the button
to
get the crosswalk light, the spikes come up.
Oh.
So that you can cross safely.
I
Yeah.
stand behind this.
Okay.
So full-heartedly as one who is constantly trying to cross East Trinity Lane. That is amazing.
Can't be done.
Cannot be done.
Yeah.
Nope. You just live there now. Wow. Yeah. That's
Like,
great.
I just live on this street corner.
Yep.
now.
Just trying to
'Cause I
cross
can't
the
cross.
traffic.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay.
1,000 points for all of us. We're brilliant. We're just
Marie,
brilliant.
you're just trying not to lose. All right, everybody gets a point. Those were all good ideas. I mean,
wonderful
1,000
ideas.
points.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
one.
Should we bring it
Just 1
home
point.
with something sincere, Marie?
I think so. This is beautiful.
It's election day. Everyone's under a lot of stress.
Mhm.
I hope this cheered you up a little bit, or at least gave you something to laugh about.
Well, no matter what happens today in the election, what do we want everyone in this city to pull together and accomplish in the next 4 years? I'll start off. I would like us all to come together and learn how to freaking drive, okay?
Yeah.
Learn how to merge Nashville. Do not pass on the right. You're not supposed to pass on the
What
right.
are turn signals for?
Do pedestrians have the right of way? Well, yes, they do. Let's just all maybe we should just all go back to driving school. I went to the driving school in Brentwood.
Yep.
Let's all just learn how to drive again.
That's a great campaign slogan. Let's learn how to drive.
Marie
again.
Cecile Anderson, :
Let's learn how to drive again.
That's very good.
Oh, man. Okay. What would mine be? I feel like our culture's changing with so many transplants. And it's like, let's bring back some of that Southern hospitality. Let's keep being kind to people, kind to each other. Like, we're the volunteer state for a reason. For the most part, everybody here's good-hearted. So let's keep that at the forefront.
Yep, absolutely.
But yeah.
That kind of leads to what I was going to say, which is I think we need, maybe while we're teaching everybody how to drive, we also need to sort of start to bridge this locals versus transplants divide a little bit better than we've been doing lately. And it may, in fact, take a adopt a transplant program where if you've got new people on your street, you can get assigned to go be their brand ambassador, because I think maybe some people just don't know. And that's something we try to do on this podcast, is teach folks a little bit more about the culture of this town. But also I just think we get so angry because it's oh my God, well, how do they not know that? And then you realize, well, did anybody ever tell them? Has anyone ever welcomed them and given them opportunities to get involved? So while I'm saying that some of these yahoos on my street truly are awful human beings, maybe we could change them.
That is a beautiful thought.
Minus all my points. No points for Whitney.
It's beautiful.
No, but I like the idea of having a tutor or how to behave in Nashville 101 to bridge that gap. I like having a local tutor. Before you go do something, you're hey, should I wear a pink cowgirl hat and cowboy boots and do ask your local Nashvilleian guide? And they're no.
But it's also simple stuff who is my Metro Council member and what could they potentially do for me? Before you post that hostile message on Nextdoor, reach out to someone who could tell you the answer.
Yeah.
You volunteer as tribute for that?
Yeah, I'll do it. Everybody, if you're new in Nashville, email us at nashville@citycast.fm if you would like to have my training course. Greatest hits will include, we vote, we use turn signals, we don't go downtown. We've got a whole article on the website about this, our essential rules.
That is true. Our essential rules of Nashville. Well, this has been truly uplifting. Who knows what's going to happen the rest of the week, but I'm so glad that we got to be together right now and spread a little joy.
Yeah. And Miriam, thank you so much for being a part of this little experiment. And please come back anytime and tell us when your next show is.
I don't know. I don't have my calendar memorized, which is probably a poor comic of me.
Do you want to tell people where they can follow you on your Instagram?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, _ Miriam Kirk. I got a YouTube channel, Miriam Kirk Comedy, TikTok, Miriam Kirk. So all platforms. That's me, Miriam Kirk.
Y'all check her out. And check out her next show. It'll probably be at Zany's or something, right?
Yeah, probably.
That was the last time I saw Miriam, and
she
destroyed at Zany's. It was really,
that show was so fun.
It was so,
was so much
she opened for Amber Autry, who's also been on the show. So it's just, you're so talented, and we're so lucky to have you and bring joy all across our lovely little town.
Wow, Marie, we've interviewed everybody who matters in the whole city.
I mean, truly, yeah. Except one person.
Do you want to say which person it is? I won't take any points off.
Are you ready, Valret? Taylor Swift. All right.
We got to give the final score.
Oh,
all
yeah.
Right. Coming in third place out of 3 with 3,000 points, Marie Cecile Anderson.
Yes. Third place. Yeah. I love being last.
Yeah.
I love it.
Coming in second place with what was a score of 5,000 points, but then someone deducted me 1,000 points. So now I just have 4,000 points is Whitney Pasterek. That's me.
Yay.
And coming in first place with a huge lead of 6,000 points.
Wow.
It's today's very special guest, Miriam Kirk. Follow her on Instagram.
Congratulations, Miriam. your reward will be for
Yeah.
all of our listeners to go check out one of your shows.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
That's all for today here on CityCast Nashville. And just a heads up, we'll have a new episode waiting for you first thing tomorrow morning with election results, highlighting what they mean for Nashville and our community. If you enjoyed the show, why not tell a friend, rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our Hey Nashville newsletter. Like I just said, we'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Toodles!